What's up, guys? 2020, and I want to talk to you today about drones, and not particularly these drones, which are DJI drones. Probably everybody's seen it. They give you shots like this. FPV drones, which give you shots like this. Basically, what I wanted to show with you guys is my process, the journey that I went on to get to where I am with these things. Basically, this drone gives you first-person view, full manual control, no ability to come home with the home button like this, no GPS, no things that are going to help you fly it. This is a lot harder, and as you will see in my process, I went through so many crashes like this. That is why I wanted to share with you my journey and the different transformation I went from this iFlight, not sponsored, to this Catalyst Machine Work Banggood 5-inch, not sponsored. Basically, just wanted to explain my process and how I went through it. And over this last 5 months, it's taken a lot to get to where I am. And basically, I wanted to share that this is not an easy hobby. This is not something that's cheap. It's not something that comes easy. But when you actually finally overcome the trials and tribulations that this hobby brings you, you get to have an amazing adrenaline rush, the most fun I've had in a hobby. And this is my process, the steps that took me to get to where I am now 5 months later. So check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to Two Designers and a Dog. And like I said in one of our last videos,
dead dog.
Dead dog. Yeah, he's actually the dead dog.
Tired.
So like I said in one of our last videos, I got some pretty cool boxes, and I wanted to share with you guys what's actually in here and why I'm so excited. And so basically, you know that one of our favorite things to do is go out and travel and to go exploring places, and I have been obsessed with drones and aerial photographers.
Now you see how nerdy we are.
Yeah, and so
the nerdy side.
So basically, kind of the backstory of where all this kind of came from was, it was my buddy's birthday. We were at a bar, and a guy I hadn't seen in a long time had kind of brought up this idea of FPV. And if you don't know what FPV is, it's first person view drones. And so these things, you know, kind of are different than DJI products. DJI products you can take out of the box, just fly, they do everything for you, they'll come back. And in a couple of my videos, I've lost a drone and it ended up coming back due to GPS. And so basically with this, it is completely different. You have to build it, it comes in parts, you have to solder wires together, and you fly through goggles. And so I'm pretty freaking excited to do some unboxing of everything that I got here and kind of show you guys my process and document the process, because I've heard and I've seen many videos where people kind of got into the hobby and didn't really understand what they were getting into when they first started. And I'm kind of excited, a little scared for this, but we'll kind of see where this goes and, you know, how this kind of hobby takes us in a different direction of our filming and our creativity. And I'm very, very excited for, you know, what this is going to bring, not knowing not knowing anything about it really. Like, I've been watching YouTube videos nonstop every single day for basically the last month and a half, and I feel like I somewhat have a grasp on this hobby. But yeah, let's get into it and see what actually showed up here. So I got these goggles. After doing a bunch of research, I realized that there's kind of two schools on this, and there's digital FPV and analog. And being a DJI person, I've always loved their products, and I decided that I had to go with DJI because they've just been the best, most reliable company I've ever seen, and the video quality I've seen coming out of these things is just unreal. Oh, I'm dropping things already. So I got some pretty cool goggles here. They come with some antennas. Put these on really quick. We'll fast forward through this part. Got some pretty interesting looking goggles here. I'm really excited to see what these are like. Let's put these on and see how nerdy I look with these things on. Like an Ant-Man.
You are. You look so funny. You look like you have a beak too.
I have a beak. Yeah, so this is how you see through the drone instead of using your phone. Pretty awesome. Also, buy a controller. So I'm with the X9 Lite Tyrannus. So I'll be using FR Sky for this.
The big box.
Yeah, the interesting
Well, it's not
box.
that big, but
Yeah, I know.
It
I
has
thought it
a
was
lot
gonna,
of little things in it.
I thought it was going to be a much bigger thing. So, with that being said, that these are a different thing than a DJI drone. You literally have to build them. So, in this box, you get some carbon fiber pieces that you actually have to bolt together, and you get some TPU pieces. I decided to go with the iFlight FH5 race drone because iFlight's just awesome, and they make a pretty amazing package that all goes together pretty well. So that's frame. Got more than enough props because I know I'm gonna crash a lot. Leslie is not happy that I'm gonna crash a lot, but a whole bunch of props here.
Can I see?
Yeah.
They're really cool gray ones.
Got some motors by Zing motors. This is for a 6S build, which I've actually never seen really anybody do a 6S build for a DJI unit, which is kind of gonna be scary. That's kind of why I'm very scared about doing this. I hope that I have the right pieces.
I have faith in you, sweetie.
Yeah. Got the DJI Air unit, so this will hook up with the goggles. So basically these are the only two things you really need to really get the digital FPV experience. I really don't know much about this, but I'm really excited to see what these products are like. I got my flight controller and ESC stack combo. So this is the brains of, ooh, it's got everything here. Cool.
What?
It's got some XT60 connectors. Awesome. So this is the flight controller. It's the brains of the drone. It'll literally take in your inputs and output, what you're actually doing, and give the motors power to be able to control it. And some batteries. I'm gonna need more batteries, because on these batteries, unlike a DJI drone, which you can fly for like 30 minutes, which is absolutely insane, and you can fly around, just do whatever you want, hover, and that's amazing. These, you get about 3 minutes of flight time, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see what happens to me in 3 minutes. I know that I just kind of like leave my drone up in the air, walk around, have a sip of beer, chat a little bit, and then come back and it's still in the same place, videoing, doing a time lapse. So we'll really see what this is like.
Yeah, that will be a big change for you.
Yeah, a complete different change. So the 6S battery, got some full sends 6S 1250 milliamp hours. Still don't know really what that is because I'm kind of an idiot.
Not.
And just some more batteries and more computer chips. So this has been
Is that it?
Yeah, that's basically it. It's everything that needs to go into making this thing. It's kind of simple. It's not
You also got like a soldering kit.
Yeah, I also had to pick up the soldering kit because I've never really had to solder anything. So that's really going to be the most difficult challenge, along with having to program and tune the thing. I know nothing about this, and I want everybody to know, and everybody who's watching this, to understand that I literally have no experience with any of these things that I have in front of me, and I'm really using this to document my own kind of going about doing this, and to help anybody else who's getting into the hobby or understanding the hobby that this is not something that's going to be easy. I don't claim it to be easy, but we'll see from my experience if it is and if it isn't. And in a couple of days, couple weeks, maybe we'll go out flying and you'll be able to see all of that. Anyway, see you in a couple minutes. Okay, so we've got this whole thing built, and now it's time for the most important part, smoke test. I'm really, really nervous about this. So let's plug it in and see if we got any smoke. But we also were a little smart and got a smoke stopper, and I hope that thing actually works. So here we go. Wish me luck. Yes, we got it. No smoke, and it seems to be working. Actually, the receiver's actually blinking, so now we could probably bind it now. Oh man. Fuck, that was scary. I'm sweating so much.
So now you want to tell me what happened?
So it didn't work like I thought it was going to, and it was very dusty, and I broke some props already. So I don't know what it was, if it was like I didn't tune Beta Flight enough or what happened, but it didn't want to let off the throttle. I also have no idea what I'm doing really, so we'll take it somewhere else and
try it there.
What?
And
yeah,
try it
it there. I didn't even get off the ground.
Loki, what do you think happened? Loki, look.
So we just got up to Hippie Tree to do some FPV mini quad flying, and as we're walking up, you already see people with their mini quads flying them. It's actually really cool to probably run into somebody who doing the same thing, which is kind of a small community here in Marin County, but super stoked. Got up to Hippie Tree for my first time in 6 years, and Alessia's first time coming up here, and couldn't have asked for a better day and better weather, because it's just super nice right now.
All eyes on me. I said I'm getting through this. Wait for me, please. Wait for me, please. Don't ever have to leave. Don't ever have to stay. This is all we've been dreaming of. Don't ever have to leave. Don't ever have to stay. This is all we've been dreaming of.
So it's the second time that I've flown the drone, and it's still so terrifying. That thing is so fast, so hard to maneuver, but I'm quickly learning. At least maybe some of these shots will show it. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully I don't break it again this time and have to rebuild it, because that was kind of scary the last time. So
Well, at least we don't try to drown it right away, right?
yeah, at least it hasn't. It's little drier up here today, which is really good. But the lighting is just amazing. The colors is just popping, so having a good time.
Yeah.
Completely. I don't know where it went.
I know where it went.
Little creek.
Really?
Yeah.
Lucky,
Yeah,
lucky.
just like, the video just stalled out completely. Oh, successful flight. Oh, didn't know that's what we were doing. All right, so successful flight. Super happy, super stoked.
Patient wife.
Patient wife. And yeah, I'm slowly learning that with this hobby that every flight you go out, you're expected to break something or something to go wrong. But that's also part of the fun of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, having to sit back down, put it back together, troubleshoot, problem solve, and you know, it's an ongoing process, and you get some really cool results with it, and I'm excited to get home and check out the footage. So, this has been my long journey into the realm of FPV. It's been a long 5 months. I've learned a lot. I've wrecked a lot of drones. I have had to rebuild this thing so many times I can't even tell you. But every time that I had an issue, a problem, something I couldn't figure out on my own, there was endless resources out there for all of us to, you know, use when there's a question that needs to be asked. People like Joshua Bardwell and the team at Rotor Riot all have been great resources for me whenever I had a question when it comes to, you know, either techniques on how to solder, programming, how Betaflight works, how to actually get your information from onto your OSD for the goggles, everything. So I just wanted to share this with everybody. I know I'm a little late to the party on FPV, but if you guys like the video, hit the like button. And, you know, if you want to see more videos from us over here at Two Designers and a Doge, hit the subscribe button, and we can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Thank you.